Today, I'm calling on every Senate Democrat to stop the madness, to let our country get back in the greatest moment in the history of our country in terms of wealth, in terms of job creation, and in terms of investment coming in. These guys go on strike. It's really a shame. So I'm asking them to be smart. It's not working. They're getting killed in the polls. The public understands what they're doing. They're doing the wrong thing. Schumer shot. He's shot. This poor guy, I feel sorry for him. I've known him for a long time, but I think he's mentally gone. He's been beat up by young, radical lunatics. And I think Chuck Schumer he's gonzo. I really do. I think he's probably not going to run. It shows that he's losing in every poll. Now, this is hard. He wants to meet with me. It's sort of hard to meet with a guy after I make a statement like that, but I'm just giving you the facts. I think Chuck is probably finished. I know some people, Democrats, that would be good. Some good politicians and some, reasonable people. But I understand that they would not have a chance of, getting even the concept of holding the torch. They're not going to get it. But they have some people that I really believe they're low IQ people. They're stupid people, and they seem to be leading the party. I'd love to meet with them. I just want them to open up the country first. The country is so hot right now, and they've never voted against continuation. They've never voted against. They've never done that. They're doing this because they have Trump derangement syndrome. But I would love to meet. I would like to meet with both of them. But I set one little caveat. I will only meet if they let the country open. They have to let the country open. The people want to go back to work. They want to be served. They need the services of some people, and a lot of people need the money, the payroll. So I'll do it as soon as they open up the country. I'd like to meet with them.
Kamala wasn't qualified to be president. She's just come out and said she's the most qualified candidate ever. I mean, it is quite incredible. She says people are saying this. I don't know which people are precisely saying this, but she claims people are saying this.
Well, if people are saying it, it must be true. It's funny because Donald Trump says that a lot. People are saying this. People are saying this. And now she said it. People are saying this. I mean, no. She not only was not, first off, she was not qualified to be vice president. She was hired, in essence, or chosen to be vice president because of her skin color and her gender. That's what Joe Biden himself said. So for anyone that's angry when people say that, that's why Joe Biden said he selected her. And let's not forget, in her own primary against Joe Biden, she was polling at about 1% in her party before she dropped out. Look, she's largely irrelevant. She also had a coup of a sitting president because they clearly pushed Biden out against his will, even though he obviously was not qualified to be president or to continue to be president right now. I mean, look, it's only roughly a year ago that the man was still running for president. It's a little more than a year ago. Exactly. And it was only because of that debate that they forced him out. Now, all of us online, I've been watching your show for a long time. You were making the same jokes over here in Australia that I was making about him in America. So all of them need to go away for a while and let Donald Trump fix things, and then we can pick this up in a couple of years.
Well, the Democrats do have a crisis in leadership right now because Kamala is the front runner in the eyes of many to be the presidential candidate next time around again for the Democrats. You've got the likes of Bernie, you've got that crazy, was it Katie Porter in California, front runner to be governor, Zoran Mamdani in New York. I mean, this seems to be a party that is now led by its most radical elements. What does that mean?
It is a clown car. It is a clown car. If you went to a circus and a little car showed up and then they just coming out with a crazier clown and a crazier clown and a crazier clown. Look, what does it say? It says that the inmates are running the asylum. It says that the liberals did not know how to defend liberalism. And it also says that, look, what does it say about a party when John Fetterman, a man who quite literally had brain damage a year ago, is now the sanest person in the party? But he is, and he's on his way out, and he's on his way out of the party, I would say. He might have a bright future in Republican politics, but unfortunately, the progressives, the Marxists, the Islamists, they have all combined into something very, very dangerous. It has rotted out the Democrat Party. And for anyone that is a Democrat of, say, 1992, a Bill Clinton Democrat, or even before that, you are now a Republican. If you think America's fundamentally decent, if you want us to be the last remaining superpower and exert power over the world in a positive sense, which we can and still do, look what just happened in the Middle East, then you should be a Republican. And look, it's a tenuous thing to hold on the Republican side, but it is way better than that clown car.